Welcome into the debut episode of our brand new series, Film Room from Hoop Central. I'm Hamilton Neal. Thank you for joining us for this first show. Really exciting to start this series right now. Film Room will be all about going inside the game, breaking down the best plays with the best players from the preps to the pros. We're excited to bring this series to you. And again, this first episode, really excited to get into it as well. We're talking about Paige Bueckers, the UConn freshman phenom, and her monster game against then number 1 South Carolina back on February the 8th. That was a 63-59 win for UConn in overtime, and again, the reason they won that game was because of the play of Paige Bueckers, and we're going to go over 10 plays here and break them down for you, and we're going to start with about 5:45 here in the first quarter, and this first play will be Paige trying to break off to the baseline here. Actually gets the pass, and we're going to freeze it here. You see Olivia Nelson-Ododa jamming South Carolina defenders here, and this is why Paige gets so open, because she understands that she understands where everyone is on the floor, and really works well with Nelson-Ododa in this regard. And you're going to see a lot of this from UConn as we go through these highlights. A lot of screening and a lot of jamming of players. You're going to see that in a few other of our highlights here. Again, this is Paige again right here on the baseline, deep, right under the free throw line area. And again, rising up for this jump shot. This is what she does so well, moving without the basketball and then getting the path, working to get a score here. You see Aaliyah Boston coming up. You see her helping Destiny Henderson, and that leaves Olivia Nelson-Ododa wide open here on the block area and ends up putting it. Paige knocks down the jumper. Fourth play is Paige breaking it, and Paige, we froze it there. You saw Edwards rolling to the rim. Boston again came up, that attention drawn to Paige. Sixth play, Nika Mule to Olivia Nelson-Ododa to Paige, and we're going to freeze it here. Boston coming up, and again you see Paige and Olivia Nelson, we talked about this earlier, working so well together. And Paige Bueckers throughout this game drew Aaliyah Boston up, and there was no one there because again of a jam there. End of the third quarter, Paige draws defenders, 2 defenders guarding Beal and Boston, and really no choice at that point for Paige but to just put it. Paige puts it in. Now going to overtime. 8th play here, Paige going around Aaliyah Edwards, rising up, and that's what she did throughout this game. Attack that mid-range area, and again, Beal playing good defense. That's good textbook defense, but this is Paige. Now going over to the 9th play. Working it around the perimeter. Aaliyah Edwards gets it to Olivia Nelson-Ododa, and then freeze it there. Another jam where Bria Beal can't get back to Paige because Olivia Nelson-Ododa sets the hard screen, and then Paige Bueckers has all the space she needs. Boston doesn't have time to react. Again, Paige Bueckers doing a great job there on that entire sequence. So we chose that we wanted to showcase here. There were so many others throughout the course of this game that were worthy of being here, but she had so many moments. She's had an outstanding game overall, and her stat line here in this game was 31 points, 4 rebounds, 5 dimes. Just an incredible game from Paige Bueckers, and really fun to get in here in the film. Thank you for watching episode 1 of Film Room. We'll be back with episode 2 coming up in a few weeks. See you then.